Hey, welcome. I am already in this calm and super juicy mood, just thinking about roses. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit about roses and the incredible medicine that they carry. I find that oftentimes we overlook plants, herbs, and just general things that are a huge part of our culture as just a staple, and maybe not carrying the medicine that we think that they do, or that we know in our hearts that they do. We overlook it. It's easy to just look past a rose as incredible medicine because they're so abundant and they're so all over the place. But everybody loves them for a reason. We know that roses, they carry the medicine of love. We gift them as a symbol of love to our family members, to our lovers, to our young girlfriends, whatever it may be. Rose is such a beautiful symbol of love, and it's also a really great symbol of the divine feminine, bringing softness and strength together. Yeah, it's beautiful soft petals and silky leaves with its thorns put together is just such a beautiful symbol of how it is possible and how it is essential for softness and strength to unite to create divinity. So I love using rose to honor the menstrual cycle. I think she's really wonderful to drink as a tea, or to rub her oil on your body, or to even wear rose clothing, to get yourself roses to put on your altar, to take a bath with her, really just bringing her into your life. At any time is great, but I find it especially wonderful if you're bleeding, because of course it has been taken, the honor and reverence of the menstrual cycle has been taken more and more with the years of patriarchy. But taking these little steps, like just incorporating rose into your daily life, or incorporating a little bit more when you're menstruating, is such a beautiful way to bring back honor, to lessen the shame, to lessen the trauma just a little bit by expressing love to yourself during this time, right? So rose as a symbol of love can be gifted to somebody else, but it can also be a wonderful gift to yourself. So some of the physical properties of rose is it's a pelvic decongestion. So this actually helps to regulate the menses, and it also brings its beautiful aphrodisiac qualities out, bringing more blood flow to this area, which is another wonderful symbol of love. Aphrodisiac, yeah, like Damiana is a really big one too, so I love to partner these two together. Rose and Damiana. That sounds like a really fun, wonderful night. So just bringing rose into your life a little bit more as a woman is such a beautiful way to honor yourself, to honor your cycle. I don't think I need to talk about what rose looks like because we all know very well, but I do think it is important to talk about the quality of the rose. So you don't really want to just use rose that you buy from the store, from the grocery store, in like a 12 dozen rose type of situation, because oftentimes these are so genetically modified that it has unfortunately lost a lot of its medicine. They have been modified to have more petals, to be different colors, to look a certain way, and a lot of the medicine has kind of drifted away from that. So a good way to tell if it still carries medicine is that it has a very strong scent. Yeah, so look for the strong scent. It could be a white one or a yellow one or even a green one, whatever it is that you like, but make sure it has that strong scent. And you also just want to be really careful with the way that it's grown, because a lot of times at the store it will be grown with pesticides, and of course we do not want to be making medicine out of that. But maybe your neighbor has a rose bush, or my favorite is the wild rose. The wild rose looks different for sure. It's usually pink. It has 5 petals, and it has the same rose leaves, so that looks the same, but it's not going to look like your typical roses that have been genetically modified into having like multiple leaves. Although this is so beautiful, incredible, wild rose is where all of the rose variation that we know of comes from. So you can find this in the forest. It's a pretty prolific plant. Just its little 5-petal, 5-petal pink flower, and it also has like really large stamens, kind of a yellowish color. So yeah, that is how you can identify the wild rose. And I just suggest growing some variety of rose if you want to use the more newer versions, which there's nothing wrong with that as long as it's grown well and with good intentions and no pesticides. Don't eat that. So yeah, have fun bringing rose into your daily life, and then bring it in even just a little bit further in your menstruation. Even just thinking about Rose, it's like we can smell her right now, right? There's no Rose around me, but I can smell her. I feel her with us. Blessings.